15 minutes. Hold on, this loop only has another 5 minutes in it. Let me restart it. Hope you're all doing well. Alright, take it easy in there. Take it easy. God, take it easy. What's this gay shit? Hope you're all doing well. Do I have anything important to say in the next, like, 15 minutes? Be sure to get, like, if you want to get a snack, grab it before the album starts. Make sure you got lots of water. Make sure your bladder is empty, because I ain't stopping the record. It's like 50 minutes long, just putting that out there, so you're gonna be sitting in one place for like an hour. I'm sure we're all used to that, but what else? Technically, yes, that is true. Is an energy drink okay? No, you need like so much water right now. If you're having like caffeine, have like twice as much water to go with it. But anyways, let's see. Not an hour, 50 minutes. It's 49:30 something, I think. A really cool bug. I'll stop the stream. I'll stop for the stream for that. Actually, yeah, we can do that. Okay. Yep. Hold on. Everybody follow Equalizer. Help? What the fuck? You can't even deliver on your bug promises. Very disappointing. Yeah, so after we're done listening, the album's gonna go live everywhere, and this is gonna be the first album I'm also releasing on itch.io, which is pretty cool. Set up a player using Torcado's awesome HTML5 player thing, so you can just stream it from there as well. And if you do buy it on itch, you also get a Bandcamp download code to add it to your collections, so you will have it on both if you buy it on itch. Just putting it out there. I don't make like any more money on. What's the difference with itch? It's just time to diversify my portfolio. I've wanted to put an album out on itch for a long time. I just haven't done it. Yeah, you can put music on itch. There's an entire category for it. Yeah, music, art, books. Oh yeah, and if you're in the like $4 tier on Patreon, I will be posting. So you won't get a code. You'll get a link to itch that you will show at your Patreon account. It'll just be like log in with Patreon, and it will give you the download and the code. So you will get everything on both sites. You will have instant access to everything after you like sign in. And you don't need an itch account for that. You just need a Patreon account, I think. I can double triple check that. Well, I would recommend downloading the album because you never know what's going to happen. Now, I don't think so. The Twitch player, sorry, the itch player I'm using, I don't think that works on mobile right now. But of course, Bandcamp's does, so you can use the Bandcamp app for that. But as always, download the albums you like, keep them locally, do all that stuff. You never know what might happen. Okay. Okay, download keys, external keys. Cool, cool, cool. Patreon access. Okay, yeah, so you do not require an itch.io account. You just require a Patreon account. Yep. But yeah, aside from that, it'll be up on itch, it'll be up on Bandcamp, it'll be up on YouTube for streaming. I'm just going to post the entire album tonight, and sometime next few days, I'll get every track posted individually. Itch doesn't have the automatic conversion thing, so right now on Itch, it's just MP3 and FLAC, and you can choose which one you want to download. I don't think, I haven't looked at the statistic, but I don't think people are downloading my music in OGG or ALAC, so I don't need to provide those, I don't think, but if somebody needs them, I guess I can put those on Itch as well. Oh, sorry about all the mic noise, just adjusting. Opus, you will be happy to know that the stream on itch.io is Opus. So it can be very low quality and still sound good, so it just streams super, super fast. Nobody uses WMA. You know, if anything, WMA at least has like a cool, like the way it sounds is interesting, but it's definitely not a format you want to use. What makes it distinct? It's the way it windows the sound. I'm not sure of the exact formula they're using to like window and simplify the audio, but it has a certain texture to it. MP3 is a little more like, okay, MP3 sounds kind of slimy. WMA sounds kind of like bubbly, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think that's like the best way I can put it. And then real audio sounds like rocks. It sounds like pebbles. That's what real audio is. What does OGG sound like? I don't think it has a very distinct... OGG does a pretty good job at overall being fairly transparent. And I mean, Opus the same way, because it's like, I think rooted in the same, does the same FFT stuff, or similar, but... Both very, very impressive formats, especially for the time. OGG was crazy. Whoa, that's a loud... I gotta oil this arm, dude. Just a synesthetic thing. Just personal association. Synesthesia is usually not like... It doesn't have any... Like, you can't imagine it. You can't imagine it in your mind. So if I say, like, red is hot, you can imagine that because that's ID aesthetic. But, like... somebody with synesthesia might perceive the sensation of heat as like green, you know, like it's totally arbitrary in synesthetic stuff. Physical release? Nope. Okay, so I want to do at some point a physical release, but it will not be until next year. It will not be until 2024. Marking the calendar, just filling all of 2024 with CD. Want more physical merch? Unfortunately, it's getting harder to do. Upfront costs are increasing. PayPal is really clamping down on like account freezes when you get too much money coming in at once. It's such a mess. So they're few and far between at this point. time chipper finished. The second thing will be done at some point. Everything has kind of taken a backseat for this project for the last 4-ish months. Yep. Five minutes, jeez Louise. Life comes at you fast. I'm gonna refill my water. I will hopefully... How long is the album? 50 minutes. 50. Technically it's like 49:30, but 50-ish. So slightly shorter. I think it's like a minute shorter, 2 minutes shorter than sound work, but that's it. All right, I'll be back in just a second. Wait, have you seen the YouTube? Yes, I have, and there's literally no way for me to fix it. The videos look totally normal from the creator dashboard. Like, it doesn't perceive that anything is wrong with them. It's been like it for a while, and nobody knows what's going on. I think my theory is that YouTube did something on the back end with how they load certain video, just certain permutations of weird video format things, right? And something about that combined with how I used to upload videos, because I did a thing where I more or less exploited YouTube's upload at the time to get better quality audio than 480p allowed, and to do it with one frame that lasts the entire video. And YouTube liked that at the time, might not like it now, and I don't think they were transcoded in a way that YouTube appreciates at this point. That's my theory. And I think it's a pretty sound theory. All right, give me a second, I'll be right back. Oh, and regarding YouTube Music, I have no fucking clue how that shit works. Apparently you have to like convert your entire account to be a music account, and I ain't fucking with that shit, dude. I'm just gonna upload videos. Next game, you're right. This is fucking boring. Do you like people uploading work? Yeah, I don't, for the old shit especially, I don't care. Yeah, go ahead. Less work for me. Ooh, that is creaky. Take a leak if you need it. There's 10 seconds left. Excuse me. Wait, what? When I don't know if my countdown even like works properly. When it hits 0, is it gonna go to negative? Oh my god, I'm a genius. Okay. Oh damn, that's crazy. 30 minutes left. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I didn't have it. I didn't have it ready. Is this part of the album? Yeah. All right. Try to keep chat to a dull roar because I want to keep up and all that. Oh yeah. After we're done and the stuff goes live and everything, I'll be able to do some Q&A. But I won't be talking about like meaning or lore, or any of that shit. Just like the author process and like producing and composing and all that shit. All right. Cool. Okay. And listen at a responsible volume, please. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your time. Let me get this thing set live everywhere. Okay. Public. Oh, by the way, somebody's asking about wallpapers. Sorry, I didn't get around to any this time. It was really down to the wire with like graphics and stuff like that. If I do make some, I'll post them at some point somewhere. All right, it's live on Bandcamp, but hold on, because it's also about to go live on itch.io. And if you get it there, you also get a Bandcamp code. So here's the itch page. And here is the Bandcamp page. Okay, let me get stuff to patrons. Fuck, how does this shit work? Hold on, I got this. Yeah, run album is a pretty funny button. It just puts whatever noun you want in there, and I chose album. Okay, edit. With wallpaper summary. Yeah, they're in the download. They are in there. Okay, keys. Show me the key. Oh no, no coat of paint. Okay, let me get. I got so many posts to make. The download key thing for Bandcamp 3. So if you buy it on itch, you get the downloads right then and there. You can get an MP3 in FLAC format, and the key you can use on Bandcamp to add it to your collection, so you can use it on like Bandcamp streaming app and shit like that. If you are a fan of expanding your, well, itch takes a cut as well. Like they end. For me, they take about the same cut, around 10%. That's it. How does it work with patron stuff? If you're in the Discord, I posted a link with the thing. You follow a link in there, and you'll like connect your account. It'd be like boop boop. Which part of Bandcamp? It's I have it listed on the page on itch. You can see a little thing that says like click here or whatever. It's right below the player. Yeah, just follow that link, and that'll get you done. Equalizer. Okay, one second. Yeah, I mean, on the interesting thing about itch is you can actually choose what cut they take down to 0%. You know, if you're really dying for money, but they trust that people will be kind with it, and it's worked out for them. Good group of people over at itch. Claim download key. Yeah. So if you emissary, if you check below the player on itch, I have a link there. It says like you can click here to put in your thing. Just go to HaleyLabs.com/yum, YUM. Yeah, there you go. No, not Bandcamp.com/yum. Don't do what Rowan is saying. I don't know what Rowan is saying. Does that work? Both work? No, that's not... Dude, that's not possible, right? Dude, how have they not run out of code combinations? How to use band... Okay, I've explained this like 3 times. There's a link right below the itch page. Right below the player on the itch page. It shows you where the thing is. Would you consider doing a Patreon tier of physical uses, not just the discounts? No, they cost way too much to make. Like, I have to pay thousands of dollars up front to get that shit done. And at any given point, I only have like a couple grand in my bank account. Like, that's not happening. After the code is copied, you put it in on the thing. You click on the thing that takes you to the page, haleylabs.com/yum, and then you put the code there, and then you click the button, and it should give you your thing. Any platform to send donations? There's a thing below the stream that'll take you to like a Stream Elements thing, which is just PayPal if you want to do that. But do what you want. You don't gotta give me money. Nobody has to give me money. Hold on, let me set this live on the YouTube as well. 100 bits, yum yum. Each character 30 it. Okay, that's a reasonable number of... Yeah, I for some reason imagined it was less. Physical release has meaning you happen to do a physical release, not every... Oh, no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, it's just not... Like, I can't afford to give those away. It would bankrupt me. Period. Full stop. If you think I make a lot of money, well, I do not. Okay, let me set this live. Oh, I gotta set the fucking thumbnail on YouTube. Hold on. Okay, album is up on YouTube for streaming. It's not... The tracks are not uploaded individually yet. But the album is up on my YouTube. You can catch it there if you want it. Okay. Is that everything I have to do right now? I'll make a Fediverse post soon. I'll send an RSS update out soon. 2 trillion codes. Well, I used 10,000 of those codes for this record just because I have that many. Yeah, thank you all for listening again. If you want to sit around and talk about it, and to be clear, I'm going to clarify this yet a fucking again, because some people just don't look. Don't listen. Some people just don't listen. I'm not talking about lore. I'm not talking about meaning. I'm not talking about any of that fucking shit. The music speaks for itself, okay? Period, full stop, no questions asked. But we can talk about the making and the doing and how stuff works and things like that. Okay, wait, I didn't make the Patreon post yet. I posted in the thing. Yeah, I don't like giving answers. Answers are boring. Answers are so fucking boring. Answers are boring. Putting things in boxes is boring. How long has it been in the work? 4 months. 4 months. And for the last 2 months, it's been like every day, nonstop. Or a lot of the days, nonstop. Was the first track I made? I think it was Mirabilis. Okay, hold on. Is this correct? Yeah, that's probably fine. If this is wrong, somebody can yell at me and I can fix it. Or Doomless Month. No, don't worry. I've been doing community projects and stuff like that. Been mapping for other projects. I did something for junk food too. I did something for I can't give you anything. A bunch of stuff. Oh, thank you, Joshy. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all got hella questions, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. I need to piss so fucking bad, it's unreal. I'm going to explode. It's gonna be like that Simpsons episode where Grandpa's in the back of the car and his kidneys explode. It's gonna be like that, right? That's what's gonna happen if I sit here and answer all your fucking questions. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, as slowly as possible, find out how to put this fucking song back on. How does this work? Okay, I got it. Okay. Yep, I'll be right back. Hold on just a minute. Album in what? No, get the shit out of here. Hold on, I gotta remove that from every fucking scene now, dude. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I think we got them all. Did we get them all? No, get out of there. Okay, cool. We got them all. Okay, I'll be right back. Missed your donation. Hold on, I'm back now. Hold on, wait. So I'm scrolling, dude. Wait, where? Hold on. Oh, holy fuck! What? Are you kidding? Holy shit! I'm gonna buy a new house. Trolled? What do you mean trolled? What's the troll? Dude, if giving me $100 is a troll, I think everybody should troll me. Thank you so much, though. Okay, I'm present-ish. Had to pee. Had to get some scotch, and I had to take my wood out of the oven. Alright. Wow. There's really nothing here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I had some wood in the oven. I was like, no. Wood. Yeah, I'm cooking wood. I was cooking wood because I've got a bunch of isopods and a cricket, and they really like... What the fuck? Okay. Excuse me. Okay, don't do it. Okay. Hold on. Thank you. Don't do anything you might regret. I know that, like, doing the donos and getting reactions is epic because I've done it too. but okay, as long as you're doing it cognizantly, okay? Like, as long as you are mentally present. Thank you so much. Share us your isopods. I want to see. Maybe in a bit. They're not super active right now, but maybe in a bit, okay? But yeah, oh, what the fuck? Fuck you, Rowan, you're banned. No, I'm kidding. Lynn, thank you so much. Okay, alright, okay. Okay. Oh, these numbers I can deal. Oh my god. No, this is crazy. What the fuck jobs do you people have? You all work at fucking IT or some shit. Let's see, there we go. More numbers I can, thank you. Okay, no, okay, look. Thank you. Oh my god, hold on, let me see. Ref, thank you. Walkie, hold on, that's not the name I know you by, is it? Hold on, I know you by another name, don't I? But thank you. Joshy, thank you. Thank you so much. Bones, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay. Jeez. I forget what I was even in the middle of saying. Yeah, Mimir, that's it. Thank you. You are correct. You are correct about their identity. Bro, don't use that link. Did you read below it? That's the Scotch Fund. No, I'm kidding, but oh my god. It's true, Scotch isn't cheap. That's like 3 bottles. Okay, we gotta get some more. No, I'm sorry. Oh my god, okay, thank you so much. You're all legitimately too kind. Well, I feel a little more comfortable saying this is probably my only album this year. Thank you again, Joshy. Joshy with all the meme numbers. I appreciate those. What the hell were we talking about? Again, thank you all so much. You're all wonderful. Whether you're doing donos or not, I like, that's not gonna make me... I can't tell if you're a mess right now, or... What the fuck? I'm always a mess. You're eating cooked wood. Oh yeah, no, I was cooking the wood to... I was cooking the wood to get like any pests out before I put it in the isopod tank. Because you don't want it to be full of like wood mites and shit like that. So you like cook it at like 250, just under 300 Fahrenheit for like 3 to 4 hours, and it just, you know, they die, and that's very sad, and I don't like that, but... The harvestmen take over. I had some harvestmen in my isopod tank. I think the cricket ate them. I think the cricket really liked the harvestmen. Okay. I am available, I think, for... Yeah, mold as well, for sure. I think I am now mentally present enough for, like, questions and things. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I know the harvestman is very sad. Okay, hold on. We gotta... I need to do this in, like, a way where I can actually keep track of things. Rowan. Oh, my friend Rowan. Can I ask you a favor? Can you copy and paste legitimate questions to me on Discord so I don't get stuck looking up? Like, just copy paste them. Yeah, thank you. Because yeah, I don't want to have to like keep scrolling up, and this way I can catch them all in order. Legitimate questions, not shit like do you eat ass, or shit like or like that. Sorry, Couch. I'm gonna pick that one out. No, nothing like that either, because I don't know anything about any of them. I don't know anything about any of that shit. Okay, let's see. Earlier said using AI voicing and merge multiple together. Can you give a basic rundown on that? Yeah, so I use what's called RVC, which is... Oh my god, what's it called? Not real time. Oh my god, what's it called? There's... I knew what this was called. Not relative. Retrieval-based voice. Yeah, so it's a retrieval-based system where... And everybody's familiar with the whole AI voice thing now, right? Everybody's heard the AI voice memes. So what I do is I record like 15 minutes of myself speaking in like all tones. I also fed it like an hour's worth of all of my dry vocal tracks, which was a huge boon to have. And that gave me more or less a copy of my voice that I could use for my voice. So it's using that out of the gate already lets you do all sorts of things like instantly generate harmonies and stuff like that based on synth lines, which is super, super useful. But after that, I found out you could merge checkpoints. So a checkpoint is like the output of the network, right? So you can merge two voices into one, and it will do this weird weighting thing, and you get this kind of like bastard voice of the two. And you can kind of keep doing that. So I had a bunch of friends record several minutes of voice, all of which are trained on, and it wasn't text to speech, it needs voice input to work. So you say something into it, and it gives you that back in a different voice, right? So it was just permutations of that over and over and over and over again until I found a few voices that were interesting to me. So then the vocals themselves were generated with text to speech. In particular, I was using Chip Speech by Plogue. And so I would render that out, put that into the voice transfer, put the voice onto it, and then bring it back into the project. And usually after that, there would be a little bit more processing, namely I Wish by Polyverse, the infected mushroom plugin, because doing that shit manually sucks, to do some of the glitchy, stuttery stuff on top of that as well. Yeah, so that's the pipeline for the voice stuff, generally speaking. And now I have a lot of really nightmarish voice models on my computer. Okay, and again, I'm getting these questions from Rowan, and I am working down the list. Rowan is in charge of deciding what is a real question or not. You had project file sizes as a visual metric on your last album. How does this compare? That's a good question. I have not checked the work in progress folder. Hold on. Let's go digging. Right click properties. 17.5 gigabytes. Oh wait, I can show you guys this too while I'm here. I mentioned Doom, and that wasn't a joke. I mentioned that, so that one album art was done in Doom, but like, so was this. Yeah, so Grunditha uses this recording and a couple others of a friend's maps. They were doing some slaughter map stuff that just made the most insane sounds. And these ones I turned on the automatic pitch shifting, so you get all sorts of crazy. And so it's to get very loud and I turn on God mode because I just wanted the recordings of this. No, thank you, Griff. I appreciate that. And Saxy, thank you. So yeah, lots of this. I just made like 3 recordings, and they were all fairly cooked. And yeah, just chop that up. Yeah, it's a super fun process on that one. I really enjoyed that one. The video's so crunchy. Yeah, I forgot to turn up the bitrate when I record them. How do you pronounce the album name? Regn. Yes, you are correct. Yeah, rain is in Swedish. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Equalizer. Do you have a specific idea for the album? No. I was very blind onto what this album was until like the last like quarter of its putting togetherness. Like up until then, it was just all yeah, it was just all chaos. Eventually a theme kind of emerged, and I was like, okay, we'll play to that. But it's so vague still that it's like, yeah, not a really concrete idea. And I think that's generally how I approach everything now. The idea of like, I'm gonna use the word, hold on. It's a very Lynchian thing, where you go to make something and along the way you get distracted by little things and you chase those little ideas, and at the end of the project, as long as you are aware of the through line, like where you came from, you find all the connections between all of the things, and it becomes like a whole. Because the voice is very automatically transferred through everything if you just kind of follow it. So the key is to just follow it. Let's see. Version squared. Oh, Snail Lord. Was there a particular objective you had in mind when working on it? Yeah, none whatsoever. I'm approaching the greenhouse stuff with a very open mind, and that is yeah, I'm just not being too critical of it. I'm being critical enough that the releases kind of like have a unified whole, and I don't want to break that. And because that stuff gets scrapped, there are like 4 scrapped tracks, 3.5 scrapped tracks for this one. And it's not because I didn't like them, it's because they didn't fit the overall thing. So you'll probably hear them at some point in the future. Oh wait, let me catch this while it's here. I wish to plug in a song. The plugin is named after the song because they did, in the song they did like the effect manually, and later on they had somebody code a plugin for it. And manipulate is the other way around, which is very funny. Okay, let me get back to Out of My Bones. In general, how do you stay in mindset for one project? Oh, I don't. I approach moment to moment as like okay, this is what is happening this moment, and if that happens to connect to the previous moment, then that's wonderful, and I'm very interested in the fact that it did that, and I want to find out why and how. But moment to moment is very just like trying to catch the big fish. Technicolors, what was the most difficult song to write? Oh man, here's an answer for you. The fugue at the end of Lu Hua was a nightmare. Took me, it's like 49 seconds of just melodic music, but it took me 3 days to write. Like 3 days of constantly redoing it to write. At the end of Lu Hua, it's the second last track. Yeah, the fugue at the end of that, which is an actual fugue minus the third exposition, is cut a little short. It's the real deal. Yeah, but that took. Why fugue? I've always loved fugues. They're like a little puzzle box you hand yourself, and you're like, lol, solve that. It's fun. It's hard. It's very hard. That's the first fugue I've ever done where I'm like, that sounds good. That sounds like I like that. It only took me like 15 years. But yeah, that's probably the hardest part. I would say the rest of it came fairly naturally. Yeah, the organ sounding bit at the end. The fugues are a specific, like, what do you say, format of writing music, where it has like it has a few kind of like formal, you have to do this, this, and this, and then it breaks off into its own thing where everything you do is based on what you just did. It's a very cool writing format that is extremely challenging because, oh no, no fugues in Time Tripper, no. This is the first fugue I've ever released. So like a fugue requires that you write a subject, which is a melody, and then you do it at the subdominant or dominant, and then you do it at a higher octave or the same octave, and then you're out of the X position, you're into the body of the work, you can start developing. And the development is like you take pieces of that first thing and the counter subject you wrote, and you start rearranging them into all sorts of patterns, flip them backwards, upside down, flip them everywhere. And it's just an absolute joy and nightmare to do that. It's very difficult, very fun, lots of modulation and stuff you can do. It's good fun. I like it a lot. And you're never really thinking about like, what do you want to say? You're never thinking about I am writing a harmony. It's about writing 3 to 4 different things that all just exist together and are aware of each other and are conversing in a... I like the one... Oh, there are a few of those. There's So You Want to Write a Fugue. There's How Not to Write a Fugue. There are a few really, really good ones. The Glenn Gould one, though, So You Want to Write a Fugue, is the most famous. Okay, still going through these questions. Ethereal. What do you draw your inspiration for the art? Oh, fuck, I don't know. I like shapes the same way I like sounds. Because everything... Okay. This has to get unfortunately deep. Everything is texture, and without texture, nothing exists, because texture is the difference between things. Texture is contrast. And I like shapes and forms and colors for the reason of texture. And I like that in music too, because it's not just about like, oh, cool thing. It's about cool context of thing. Cool that thing exists in this, like, in the same realm as the thing before it exists. So it's all about context. I am otherwise just I'm very like laissez-faire about like how, like, working with artists and stuff. Like for Fox Snacks and Cure's submissions for the site, it's just, they just went crazy with like sketch pages and stuff with it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll use those. And I just got really into the software gore aesthetic as well. Very interested in like clashing resolutions that just shouldn't be allowed, clashing color palettes that shouldn't be allowed, like different bit depths existing in the same image, things like that. But again, that's about texture, right? Because the texture between the two, because you have two textures, and a new texture, we'll call it an interference texture, that you kind of perceive between the two, and I think that's exciting and fun. So texture, that's the answer. Okay, Sky says Skya, whatever. I got it. So was I right? There's some of Up from earlier this year. Okay, so Up was a track I wrote for a map that I did for a WOD earlier this year, for Good WOD. It's a Doom WOD. There's kind of some of that. It was unintentional. Originally, I did want to include Up on here, but I didn't feel it fit. I felt it was too like... It's funny to say now because some tracks get pretty big. I thought it was a bit too grandiose. And I just happened to have something else with choral samples lying around that I was like, okay, I think that's like a good stand-in. And then the rest was just a ton of fun. But yeah, so there's some of that DNA's in there. Okay, Rowan has marked this as an evil question. Momi says, if you had infinite time, would you want to redo any of the tracks, or is it done? Oh my god, I'm so done. I mean, I don't know, right? That's a big question. Every time, dude, it's gonna come back to the fugue part at the end of Le Roi. It's gonna come back to that. Because like everything else was so very just like it worked. Because I was operating very lawlessly for most of it, but in that case, it's like, oh, there are so many laws. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Let me think on that for a second. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Your question is evil. Thanks. Lynn, how do you decide if you want to make an album gapless continuous play or a bunch of individual tracks like this one? Yeah, this one kind of exists somewhere in between. There's some like gapless stuff, some not so gapless stuff. There's almost always like reverb trail leading from track to track. But there's definitely like room to breathe. And I think it comes down to how the tracks allow it. Because in this case, we're dealing with like very, very disparate moves from like point to point, and it's very hard to like find a way to connect them that isn't just like pointless. Do you know what I mean? Because it would just be like, here's some washy ambience between the two, without it sounding like here's the ambience that is an extension of this one leading into this other one. Especially when there are so many short ideas on something like this. So it's the same idea that was like on Soundwork, where stuff kind of just like runs into each other a little bit, but is never directly connected. So it's more like a bunch of snapshots. What piano sounds did you... Oh, this is from Alnibui. What piano sounds did you use on Mitvari Turt? Is that correct? By the way, Momi, Mitvari Turt? I think that's close-ish. That is the... oh, fuck. That is the Imperfect Samples Upright Braunschweig piano, which is my favorite piano library ever. It's dog shit, but it's so beautiful. Yeah, I really like that library. Like, I like bad pianos. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Got it perfect. Nice. Yes. Equalizer. How'd you build that harsh noise while the end of flaw? Oh my god. I don't remember. I think it's just like there was one sound as an input, or a bunch of just like sounds as an input. I think it might have been a bunch of sounds from the track itself, and then just pushed through a really ridiculous multi-pass instance. Where's flaw in here? Here we go. Flaw.mptm. What is hold on. What is what is just good part.mptm, dude? Okay, well this is not the track. Okay, hold on. Kick drum question mark? Yeah, that's probably true. What is this? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, FFF sounds promising. No, that's just the voice stuff. Wow, where is it? Yeah, I don't know. Absolute mystery. It could be anywhere. It could be anything. I give up. But rest assured, it's just a very bad multipass, or very nasty multipass instance with like 20 effects loaded on. Okay, Linus, have you done anything with the AI-generated quantum physics music samples? No idea what that is, but there is some AI-generated audio on here. I think the main thing is, or the most obvious thing is the fake Lion King sample on Fun. It has like a fake Lion King sample. It sounds like the theme from Lion King, but it's not. There might have been a couple other like instruments throughout, but no, not the wah. Here, let me shush you. Yeah, no. So there's like, what folder is this, dude? What is this? What is this? Meme? Oh, I don't know what this is. Okay, that's the wrong track. This is the right track, I promise you. Is it the right track? No, that's not the right track. Here, hold on. Let me check something. No, okay. That's not it. Okay. This is, as you can see, my organization is flawless. It just always works for me. How is this not it? Oh wait, okay, that's Luhua. This is Mirios. How fast is that song? Is it 166? It's 166.2, isn't it? It might be. Yeah, it's okay. Cool. AI 1. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Yeah. That's great. That's not the one I wanted though. What the fuck are these? Okay, no, it's not these either. It's so over, dude. It's so over. Not Lion King. It's right fucking there, dude. Okay, so yeah, I had this one sample. Why did it not come up when I searched Lion King? Am I that stupid? Did I type it wrong? Okay, so I gotta find the other sample first, because there's another sample. No, it's over, dude. Anyways, yeah, here it is. Now, okay, so that's the original song, right? You don't want to use that. You want to use this part. That part's free. You can use that part. The Waluigi, wow, what are you talking about? What? Oh wait, no. Okay, hold on. Wait, are you serious? Is that what that file is? No, you're making it up. Actually, you're making it up. No. This is something else, right? No, see, this is meme. That's meme. Okay. All right. Katsuk, do you have any further recommendations for IDM album? Proem, Proem, P-R-O-E-M. If you aren't listening to Proem, get the fuck in. That's it. That's all the suggestions. If anybody else, now I don't know if Rowan's been too harsh on the idea of a serious question, but if I missed something, ask it again. How have I been? What's on my mind? Daw, you're looking at it. This and Acid Pro. Acid Pro has not been updated. Oh, the version I use is from 2008. That's it. That's my DAWs. All right. So how am I doing? It's been crazy. I more or less flipped my entire life on its head like 3 months ago for fun and profit. Like getting off social media or like running my own with the Akoma instance and spinning up a community for me and friends to just like exist together because I've never really done that, just like me and friends. So that's been good. A couple months ago I went vegan. I've broken the pact a couple times since then. I think like 4 times in like 2.5 months. I think 4, maybe 5, but yeah. So I went vegan a couple months ago, and it's been awesome. I lost like 13 pounds. That's been great. Finally got on hormones. That's crazy. Never thought I would do that, but there you go. So big changes, lots of changes. And it's a lot to take in, but I'm appreciating the journey for what it is, and I think that's important. After the fifth time, oh my god, they do? Fuck. Yeah, definitely on the up. Thanks everybody. I appreciate that. Um, yep. So been doing good. I know I haven't been streaming much, and I know I've been not on like the Patreon Discord much. Will streams resume? Fat fucking chance. So here's the deal. I filled my time with streaming instead of like socializing with people I gave a shit about. And it's because I've just always been so bad at socializing, so I just don't fucking do it. Because on streams, it's like, what are you beholden to? Some fucking, like, I appreciate you all right now, and I appreciate your words and your gestures, but I don't know any of you fuckers, right? I know a couple of you. I definitely don't know Rowan. Fucking don't know them. But anyways. You just aren't beholden to, like, anything social. You know what I mean? So, like, it's fun from time to time, but it's not life. It's not living. And so just having a few people I can hang out with, like, every night, every couple nights is very good. Stream with guests? No, because then it's just like, right? Then your friendship becomes content. And I don't like that. I don't like that, like, your friendship just gets consumed by people. Like, I know people might appreciate the energy you share, but I don't like that, like, it becomes this thing that people want. Because I don't want people to want my presence. Right? Because my presence is just like me talking to a computer. I don't think that's because it's not me. Oh, your stream sucks. This stream sucks. This stream sucks.
Die.
Yeah, okay. Okay, anyways. Yeah. But yeah, I don't, yeah, it's not like you don't know me. Like, you care about what I do and you care about aspects of me, but you don't, like, you know, it's weird, right? I am inherently and vehemently anti-content. I do not like content. I do not like sludge. It all disgusts me. I hate it. I hate it. I am doing the thing that I need to do. Oh, sorry. Do you want more chair creak? Oh, that's not my chair. That's my microphone. Hold on. But yeah. Yeah. That's my take. So yes, streaming sometimes a bit more often because I know I have literally not in 2 months. You know, I would like to do it maybe every now and again, right? Maybe I'll get into a thing where I do it for like an hour every night or something. Like, I don't know, right? I don't know, because there have been times where I just do it and times where I don't. And I am just going to do what seems fun and what seems fulfilling. And frankly, spending time with friends and people you care about is the most fulfilling thing you can do. I haven't even watched any fucking streams in like 2 months, dude. Like, aside from literally one of my friends who streams like every few mornings or whatever, but yeah. And yeah, in regards to work, I've just really enjoyed the privacy on this project. Like, I think this project was so much better for nobody knowing where it was going to go. Also, it doesn't get people's like hopes up, because like sometimes you make something on stream that's like fucking garbage and people just want it, and it's like, no. How'd the call go? Thanks, Discord. Hyena Town. How do you keep yourself from overloading your palette, or what happens when you feel like you make something that's busy or complex? All right, I see what you mean. So like overcrowding. I don't know. I kind of inherently think in like, fuck. Am I about to? Oh, where's Paint 3D? No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing something in Paint 3D right now. Here, hold on. Let me get the picture. Does anybody have that fucking? Oh my god. I'm never gonna find. Oh my god, I found it. Oh my god, no, I found an image of it. Okay, so whatever, this is the best I can find. I usually point to an example of this that depicts Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer. Why is it vibrating? This is what I do. Okay, so here's how I think about music, generally speaking. The volume is like close to far, and then frequency is like, and then presence in the mix, like how much space it takes up, is based on like the size of it. Um, So this is how you know it's getting overcrowded when. So you should be able to see every part of the mix, but you shouldn't be able to, um, like not every part of the mix should be super clear. Because if every part of the mix is super clear, it's too balanced, and then it's confusing. Putting snare, you'd be surprised. Well, this is so this is a lot like '80s music. You'd put the snare like further back, so you'd get more reverb on it, right? What's the thing behind lead vocal bass? Oh, that's a kick drum. So now, to be clear, this is not like EDM. Like this is not for EDM production. This is where this image is in regards to a more classic kind of music production. So like 80s, 90s rock type deal. Okay. Um, but yeah, the music time keep. Well, music. Okay, music's inherently 3D. You have left and right panning, and then you have depth, which is volume. But left and right panning is not the end of the story. You also have things like phase, where it can affect the way your brain perceives the spacing of something. But anyways, you can use this idea and visualize it as a guide as to like how overcomplicated your mix is getting. So you should be able to see everything, but you shouldn't be able to like really super focus on everything. Like I think a good mix is always a little unbalanced, always gives certain things a little bit of priority, and that's really good and fun. Like here we have lead vocal is like so upfront it's funny, but yeah, but yeah. So that's my general thinking is always visual. I always I'm always thinking visual in that regard because like you gotta right. Like sound is not anomalous. It's not just like a thing that exists. It's yeah. It comes from things in space. Momi, what was the most drastic thing last minute you had to do for this album? I don't fucking know. Hold on, what did I do? Oh, Spooler, track 6 or whatever. I added that like yesterday. That was not gonna be on the album until like last second because I was like, oh, I can't find a place for this. So two weeks ago, I said album is done. I will sit on it, and until then, like, or since then, at least two pieces of art changed. I added Spur to record. I so instead of the fugue at the end of Luhua, there was originally a different organ piece that was just all like it was just mostly chord movement. But it was kind of boring coming off of such an exciting piece. So I swapped that out also like within the last week. But yeah, so a few changes last minute or like last few minutes, but nothing too crazy. Will there be a CD? Oh, here, don't look. I must have first half a little bit CD this album. I would like to release a CD next year. Right now, I'm not thinking about it because it's too expensive. And that's that. Question squared. Answer truthfully. Is the wood you're cooking for greenhouse? No, it's for the bugs. Terminal. Thoughts on slime? It's good. Hold on. Is that really it? Is that all the decent questions? Is Rowan being too? All right, chat. Vote. Is Rowan being too hard on filtering the questions? 1 for yes, two for no. How can you tell? I don't know. I trust Rowan as well, I think. Hold on, what am I getting fucking pings? Who's pinging me? Okay, it's no, never mind. 2 is my question was not skipped. Okay, does anybody have a what they perceive to be reasonable question about the project and or projects that I did not answer? Or just whatever at this point, I don't care anymore. 4 months? Yes. Yes. Screen. You fucking people. What if you include a blooper song with each album that's scrapped or okay, so that's actually a cool question. Um I think I am to the point where I don't want to include bonus tracks on albums ever again. And the reason is because I think it makes it weird to just sit down and listen to it and have to remember to stop before the bonus tracks start. And I know it's like a stupid fucking thing to think is a problem, but it's a problem. I think the project needs like a very, very clear voice at this point. Um, so I'm very critical of just like adding bonus tracks or things like that. Blank track or something. No, but that's just like more bloat, you know? Yeah, like I just don't like I don't want to bloat stuff. I don't want to bloat stuff. Like it's already nearly an hour. I think it's got enough stuff to get the job done. And if because I do feel like a few of these like scrap tracks are pretty decent. Like people will hear them eventually. No more weed questions. Greenhouse's IDM. Yeah, vaguely like IDM, brain dance, acid, techno, breaks, rave, experimental noise, ambient, electronic music. I was wondering what your process was for adding clicks onto some. Oh, you mean like the like clicks and pops that would appear throughout tracks? Like the kind of like yeah. It depends on the situation. So like in some cases, like in alto, there's like the synth kind of just has it baked in. But in other things like Mitzvari Tort, where you get all the like glitching and skipping, I wanted the sound of a CD skipping. And it was all just like done manually. So I burned a CD of a 1 hertz sine wave, and then I like scratched it up and I sampled that, and then I took all the samples of the music I was doing and put like them like after the scratches, and then I sequenced all those batched samples. And yeah, that was very like I don't know, just again the software gore and just broken digital stuff sound. Yeah, just very near and dear to me. Let's see, hold on. Oh shit! You also said shout out to Cricket. Okay, here I'll show you. You want to see something cool? Well, here's Bug. You want to see something fun, crazy? Okay, so yeah, here are all the bug sounds. Do you guys want to hear all the bug sounds on the record? And you're about to see how I sequenced these, and it's gonna frustrate you to no end. One day, I was walking outside, and I was like, "How do cicadas make that sound?" And then I read a lot about it. So, this is a sine wave I made in Synth 1. So that's our cricket sound. And then here are other bug sounds. You ready? So that's it. That's all the bugs. And here's how we sequence them. So yeah, what else we got? We got this guy. We got this guy. So yeah, that's like, here's the sound used for that one. I think it's 8, right? Oh wait, no, hold on, what's 8? 8 is, okay. So this is the sound for that one. And here's the, so it's got a pitch envelope and a volume envelope, and we just pitch it up as we go. I think this one is the wings. Oh no, that's not the wings. Where's the wings? Oh, there they are. But yeah, so there's no real bugs. It's all synthesized. And I was just like out listening to bugs and decided I should remake those bugs so I have full control over like the rhythm of every aspect of them. There's a lot of weird stuff like this on this record where you won't notice until you like notice, but there are points where stuff is quantized where it doesn't need to be quantized at all. I'm gonna point this one out because it took too long. In F Grunditha, towards the end, it was like that bit crushy kind of like turning into MP3 effect, and every step of the FFT windowing is quantized to like the nearest 64th note. It's a nightmare. It was very fun. Alright, so there's the bugs. What else did I miss here? Why would I do that to myself? Because it sounds amazing. Because it sounds awesome. I don't think it would be the same if it weren't quantized, because you get like a breakdown of like quality and rhythm in the same block of audio. Okay, let me see what else. Oh, any credits for the art? The credits are all on the Bandcamp and itch.io pages. Most of it's by Fox Snacks. Tracks 3, 6, 9 are by Kure, I believe. And then I did all the graphic-y stuff. What were the text prompts for the lyrics? Oh, it's all written phonetically. It's all written phonetically. Which is kind of my usual process. So I'll like get a melody, right? So the melody could be whatever. It could be like, I don't fucking know, like, it could be like that or something, and I would listen to it back and think like, okay. I'd go like, da, 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 and I would sing along with it, and then I would start to like do vowels along with it, and those vowels would eventually be like, oh, those sound kind of like these words, we can use those words. This stops at that point where we just get to the phonetic, like here are sounds that seem right. And then I transcribe those approximately into text, put them into the text to speech, and what I get out is what I get out. So you get this interesting combination of like inherent semantic meaning that like we just pull out when we make sounds, combined with it not meaning anything. And I think that's very cool. And there are cases, if you check on Bandcamp and on itch.io, there's like a lyrics thing. You can check. There are lyrics where they're applicable, quote unquote lyrics, and it's all just written phonetically. And in some cases, I would single out words that are definitely English, or insert like a definitely X language word that just sprung to mind to help paint a bigger picture that is not actually there. Yeah, I can link the itch again. Get it. Oh wait, I should look at that. I don't know how this shit works actually. I don't know what happens after I get orders or buy or purchase or whatever. You got followed by. Okay, I see. Cool. But yeah, yeah, and then ran through AI. So yeah, I take the text to speech, then I run it through the voice model that I cooked up, whichever one it may be. I have a few now. And then that gets edited and put into the final. And sometimes it'll be multiple models, like an overview. There's 2 different voices, but stuff like that, yeah. There is no like overarching like language or anything like that. It's all phonetic. If you purchase on Bandcamp or Itch, it doesn't matter to me. But if you do buy it on Itch, you will get a code for Bandcamp, which will add it to your Bandcamp collection. So it's a win-win if you do it on Itch. Like everybody wins. And the instructions for redeeming that are on the Itch page itself for the album. Was the moon 280 by 280? Yes, at the original resolution I was working at, which might have been 750 by 750. I don't. Yeah, it might have been 70. It might have been 280 by 280 at 750 by 750. I think that's the case. Any place for Eugene songs? Big tip about like what I do is I never have plans. I am never thinking about what I want to do next because I will just psych myself up and then not be able to do it. Um, I do things when my brain is like, here is the project, or rather, I mess around until I find the seed of a project, and then the project sprouts from there. This record was going to be 3 or 4 tracks originally. It was just going to be like 3 or 4 track EP. And because of that mindset, it is now a 16 track full length record. Is there meaning for the album title? Not, I mean, kind of, but also, I'm not here to discuss meaning. I don't like to discuss meaning. I like, what the fuck? Hold on, I got a reminder on my phone. Oh, right, drugs. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to discuss meaning. I think what it is what it is, and you can take from what you take from it. Yeah, that's all there is to it, really. Wonder where rain comes into the picture. Well, it was originally gonna be, it was originally gonna be the word for rainforest, but that's an ugly fucking word, and I think you know it is too. So I'm just like, fuck that. It's just gonna be rain. Skog. Rain skog. There's no whimsy in skog. It's like saying, "Oh yeah, come down to my beautiful bog." Who the fuck saying my beautiful bog, right? Says you. Yeah, says me. My perception of the word is important, thank you. Yep, no, that's very funny. Yes, that me. Oh wait, Linus said yes or no for peep kicks. Generally no. I think most up-tempo hardcore is not my speed. But as you heard on Mantis, that's my go at it. Mantis is an up-tempo hardcore track in all of the disguises. Very minimal. Very, very, very minimal. I like the idea of breaking a genre down to its like absolute bare minimum. It's just fun to tear everything away except for the absolute foundation of like, here's this part and here's that part. Okay, hold on, I gotta. The fuck is a VOT mark? Is that VOT? VOT? I don't. Sorry, I don't actually know how to pronounce the like circle over the A. Is it VOT mark? Wet ground. That's. Oh, vote mark. Um, that's a mar. Okay, no, I'm not. No, that one's too difficult. Is it a or a? A? Vote merk. Vote merk. That's an okay, you can't just give me you, give me the IPA, please. Okay, hold on. Let's play a game with fans. Nah, I'm good. My have I covered my favorite and least favorite parts of working on this project? Favorite part, um, it's cool. It came out good. Least favorite part, no, I don't got a least favorite part. This was great. I loved working on this. It was a lot of work, and it was like work every day, work, but I loved working on it. Same with the last Greenhouse record. I just loved working on it. Oh my god. Robo, you can't just type AW. You can pronounce that like 8 ways. Give me the IPA. Speaking of language, though, are you putting the fucking... Oh my god, no, it's a fucking speck on my screen. I thought you put a dot over the O, dude. Language, though, I've noticed last can't even finish. Yeah, so my family, like, on my mom's side is Finnish. Or, like, partly Finnish. It's a long history, but yeah. So that's that. Otherwise, all the use of language on here is just I am very concerned with communication. I think it's very cool that we can do that. I think it's remarkable, and I think all of the ways we've come up with to do it, like as far as languages go, that amazes me to no end. But board gear, I don't think I used any. This was like all in the box with like no super fancy plugins. Like there are a couple points where phase planter multipass shows up, but it's mostly my same usual stuff and a bunch of new plugins I made while working on the project. Favorite letter? What language? Now, okay, letter or character? We're gonna have to expand. Any letter. Okay. Well, this is complicated because some languages don't have letters. They have like radicals and like they build characters out of radicals, and there's no such thing as a letter. So it gets complicated. A phonetical sound. Okay, favorite. Okay. Oh, now okay. Now we're getting really complicated. So, favorite sound you can make with your mouth, or favorite IPA character, or favorite character in a language that makes a sound. Because some of them make very complex sounds. Some of them make a very long sound with like several components. It's a big question. You're asking a big question. The favorite sound that you can make with your mouth. Um, Probably between like an eh and like around there because it's really good for melodic passages. Um, but that's only in a musical context too. Um, there's a yeah. I mean, I don't think it's contextual, right? It's contextual. I think of having a favorite of anything is a bastard move, and it means you aren't thinking about context. Because in certain contexts, that would be the worst. That would be my least favorite for sure. Why stink bug gone? It was just dog shit. Didn't want to deal with it. It was like half broken. Didn't want to deal with it. Simple as that. Let's see. What are you peanut protogens? They're toasters. I don't want one. Um, Very close to. I'm not. But those are different in different languages. You can't do this to me. Something I realized working on this project is that like you can't just put letters on a screen and expect somebody to understand how to read that shit. You gotta give them like the IPA or something, and then learn to read the IPA because like the letters don't mean fucking anything, even with the accents on top. Favorite Spanish word? I My romance languages are bad, dude. I mostly know like I could read French if you put it in front of me, but I'm not familiar enough. Favorite kanji? We're talking kanji or hanji? We're talking like the Japanese or Chinese? Because I've been in deep with Mandarin lately, and let me tell you, that shit makes sense. Um, I'll show you my favorite though. Oh yeah, there is overlap. Yeah, yeah, because it's all like stolen or like you know what I'm saying. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right, there it is. This shit kicks ass. It's dragon 4 times. It's dragon 4 times. And it means talkative or verbose. It's fucking amazing. It's also like ancient as shit. Nobody uses that anymore. But when I saw that, I was cracking up. I could not believe it. So funny. Yeah, that one's very good. Oh my god, are the questions over? Am I safe? Oh no! How do I feel after this release? I'm just glad to favorite waveform? Okay. Here we go. Okay, hold on, I got this. Oh fuck. I wish I had a grid, dude. Okay, hold on, I got this. Oh no, no, no. No, come on. Fuck you, dude. Okay. Wish I had a grid. Okay, there it is. Sorry, it sounds better without interpolation. Cool waveform. Hold on, what's the thing? I was gonna show all the plugins I made for this project, but I forget what they fucking are. First one was this guy. I didn't make it for it, but learn the word Yayaman-san. Yeah. Yeah, this should hopefully be public soon. This one. Yeah, it's cool. You'll be able to play with that soon. So I did that. What else did I do? Oh, fuck. Basic bits. I forgot about this. I'm gonna use one waveform. Sine. It's sine. It's with the question. It's sine. You can make every sound with signs. You have to be a fool to not choose sine. Oh, we're crashing. Hold on. No, I need a new file. Here's this guy. So this is a synth where you draw the waveform using this. Usually you have 16 bits and 16 bits. You have 16 bits and each one is just on or off. You can look down here. Oh, sorry, it's on bidirectional right now, so. So it does that. Which isn't the most versatile. You can only get a few like sounds out of it, really. But so you can change the length of the word by doing this. So you change the loop point. And you can change the slew as well. So this is just how long it takes to get from point to point. And this is where it starts getting cool. So now we have all these steps between them. And we can change how many steps we want between them. So we have different bit depths, like 2-bit up to 8-bit. 4-bit seems to be about average, about right. It's got a built-in chorus, which is just a second voice. And it can operate at different intervals. These are all just intonation. You can set it to like invert it. That's useful sometimes. We've got some glitch stuff here too, so we can send the glitches to various places. We got like pitch stuff, including like pitch ratio, which is very weird. So like here's a scale now. So that's very weird. Some built-in LFO for pitch, envelopes, all that stuff, all your basic stuff. And this is a piece of work over here. So we can send these glitches to various things. The best way to show this would be with like a simpler waveform, probably. So let's do like 4 on, 4 off. Let's do 4 on, 4 off, and then alternating. So we get. So we can send the glitch to the length, which is this one up here. We can send it to the bits themselves. So this will flip the bits randomly. Let me turn. So right now it's doing nothing, but if we turn it up a bit, we're going to start affecting the first bit. There we go. And this actually only works in 8-bit space and mirrors it for the full 16 bits. So it's just like the first byte, and then the second byte is reversed. So that's a weird little guy. And we have different quantization math as well. That gets really weird. Yeah, very, very weird little guy. This led to the whole reason I was making this is I wanted to get this system working out up here where you can just like use this list of bits as waveform points. And that led to me making the other one, and this is featured somewhat prominently. And this is also busted as shit right now. This is an emulation of Namco's WSG, which is like the same idea, but you have like a grid here, so you can draw your waveform on a grid. And no, you can't click and drag. That would be too convenient. It's actually kind of good that you can't, because this lets you do some fairly exact stuff. So like we could do like a curve over here to like a saw down. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And this has the same chorus as well. It's easier to visualize on this one, I think, because you can see the second one beating against the first. And yeah, that's all this one does. It just has a couple other basic functions, but it's a more or less accurate-ish emulation of Namco's WSG sound chip, because I'm very obsessed with it. And this is like several times on the record. Used this for the fugue part. Used it for some other parts, I'm sure. I'm just spacing on it, but... Is that all that shit I did? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I... Oh no, I made Sub Buddy as well. Cool. I love computers. Yeah, okay, this... This is a solution to a terrible problem where when you try to make your sub bass louder by adding harmonics, it always goes out of phase and then actually becomes louder. Oh yeah, economy. You're right. Yeah, I gotta show that too. So the idea here is that you have a sub bass and you want to add harmonics, but if you do, the phase is going to get messed up and therefore the volume is going to change. That's how it's going to work. You can't just like add harmonics, but you can like this. So this has just a few internal shaping mechanisms that always keep it within a certain volume range, and you can change the perceived volume by manually adjusting the phase of the harmonics. So now, look how wide that is. So now the bass is louder longer without fucking with the phase or anything like that. Or we could make it a little quieter. And we've got a few different harmonics in here that we can like shuffle around. And the idea is that you can get very interesting modulating bass sounds without changing the volume of the without changing the volume of the bass, because this is like the same volume as it was, like as an amplitude. And we can rotate it. And now we get this kind of like Reese bass sound without actually fucking with the volume of it, because it's always constrained. And always fairly balanced, like usually pretty balanced. This is more of a tool than anything, because like doing this sucks ass. Bass is impossible and sucks ass. And yeah, economy has no controls at all. It's probably gonna crash again. Yeah, it didn't crash. Here's economy. So it has no controls except you can click to generate a new seed. Yeah, you just push any MIDI input, and it makes a sound. And it has a lot of stuff going on inside to almost always make interesting sounds. Let me, yeah. Oh, this is the only control. You can set it to too much for more graphics, or you can set it to no for no graphics, or maybe yes, you know, or kinda yes, or very yes. It's up to you, right? So what I would do is I'm like, oh, I need some percussion sounds. Okay, let's just do this. Oh, I gotta set the instrument. And the pitch doesn't matter. You have no control over the pitch or anything. It just makes a sound. That's all it does. So you just like... It's like, cool, I'm gonna render that. And that's all there's to it. And then you just take out the good parts, and like it's all about looking for the phrasing in whatever it comes up with, because it's mostly like you don't just want to let it run for a full track. Like it's just, it will make the loudest sound suddenly, and you won't have planned for that because there's no like seed reset. Like every time you start, like it's literally different every time. Like you will never get the same result. So just using it blindly throughout a track is an absolute crapshoot. But if you just want sounds, it's just like, there you go. Because I was tired of making these like IDME drums, and I just wanted a bunch of sounds very quickly, and this was the way to do it. Now, it took a week to make the thing to make the sounds very quickly, and here's the problem of being a software person. You're like, oh, I want to do something quickly. And then you spend like 1+ week of your life making the thing that you could have done in a day, like if you just did it by hand. Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome to end up doing that. IMO. Just use it 7 times. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh no, this is on like almost every track on the record, I think. I think it's on at least 8, no, at least 12 of 12 of the tracks, at least. Because it's just like, oh, I need some drums that aren't the same old drums. Boom, okay, I've got like 8 drum sounds. What frameworks? Synthedit, which is, you know, not the greatest. It's not the lightest weight, but it does what I need it to. I can't actually program or code or anything like that. I understand the logic, but I don't have the brain for a lot of that stuff. I would like to pick up writing plugins in C or something like that, like just starting with something simple, but that's going to be a long time coming, I think. So for now, Synthedit. I'm Richard Devine. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I can always check my plugin folder too. What else did I fucking build? Okay, basic bits. Re-esser. Fuck. Oh wait, no, ROM choir. Dude. Yeah, okay, this is all over it. Well, not all over it. It's on. Okay, this is called ROM Choir. This is ROM Choir. So it's just a sound font player, to be clear. But with a few functions designed with this sound font, which is a custom one in mind. Take care, Fox. Thank you so much. So here we have a bunch of different like choir sounds, kinda. And we can mix and match different ones. And all of these choir sounds, that like AI voice project I was doing with my own voice and my friends' voices, I made choir patches out of all of them. By rendering a ton of choir samples, and then mapping the voices onto the choir samples, and then making sound fonts out of them. And yeah, then you get this. So there's that, which will also be available publicly at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, it's just a sound font player. The sound font is like in the plugin, so you can just like use it wherever, really. But the plugin makes it easier to mix and match them. So is that this ROM choir? What the fuck is little guy? Oh, it is. No, I just wanted to make a shortcut to having the really sad synth sound I use all the time. It's a little guy. AM modular, D modular. Oh, somebody asked earlier, like what game console the drums were through on Flaw. They weren't through anything. I wrote a delta modulation plugin that, well, not wrote but made, that kind of does it the way the NES does it, where everything is reduced to a 1-bit up or down command, and then that's decoded in a 7-bit space. So that's what that is. And yeah, we're not talking about the reesser. That shit's horrible. Yeehaw! Okay, I have to check to make sure if anybody's like yelling about like the downloads. All right, I think stuff is working. That's good. This whole itch thing is new to me, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. You recently updated this page. Yes, I did. I sure did. Thank you. How does this thing work where I can see like, oh my god, can I see? Hold on. Yo, what? Oh, this is awesome. You can see, that's so cool. All right, anyways. itch.io is great. All right, let me see if anything's broken on Bandcamp. Anybody bitching about stuff? Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll decide if I want to stick around or not. Maybe we could play a couple games or whatever. I know it's been a while, and somebody did ask about seeing the isopods. So if you want bug cam, maybe we could set up bug cam when I get back. Give me a few minutes. can't guarantee a ton of activity in bug world. Also can't guarantee a ton of visibility. Alright, video capture device. Looks good. What do you mean no signal? What do you mean no signal? Hold on. Alright, so you gotta be patient with these guys. Right? Let me get my fat head out of the way. Oh, I'm sure that pointing will work out perfectly. You'll get it eventually. Let me. I don't know where the cricket is. They're always a bit of a. Oh, there's. I think this guy's whipped. Okay, we're good. Oh, you know what? One of those is close enough, I guess. No, that's not a bug. What are you doing? That's a bug. You are now pointing at a bug. Don't pinch the bug. Don't. No. Did you see it? Nice try, Rowan. I guess. Oh, yo, that one. Yo, hold on. Molting. Hold on. Oh, this one does love their mom. They're molting. Look, check it out. What does that mean? It means they are disposing their old body. When bugs grow, they gotta throw away their old shell, you know? They don't, like, grow... Yeah. It's like snakes, you know? Oh, they're really going through it over there. Oh, good luck, little guy. What do you feed them? You're looking at it. Isopods are detritivores, so it's like any dead matter, like plant. Like if one of them dies, that one becomes food. Like decaying leaves. They are pretty content just eating all this wood. Well, the cooked wood is still in the kitchen. It's for the back because they like the cricket keeps like throwing itself at the back wall like a fucking idiot. That other wood looks normally. I mean, yeah, it's just bark from a tree. No, the tank is not full of water. I've just given it a spritz over here. The reason the rest of it's foggy is because there are also 4 slugs in here, and they tend to gunk up the sides of the housing. So there's like 4 slugs, 3 or 4 snails, at least 60 isopods, probably 70, maybe more, and 1 cricket, and I think a millipede somewhere too, but I have not seen them in a while. I kind of let them do their own thing. I don't really keep tabs on them. Do they have names? No. It's too many bugs. Nice try, Momi. Very nice try. Oh, very close. Very close. Are you laughing? Little guy? Yeah, that guy said that for sure. I'm afraid to say that is not a bug, that is the outside of the image. Hopefully we don't get any like crazy isopod sex or something. They've been mating a lot the past couple nights. I think it's just that time of year. Which I mean, I guess works for me. More isopods. What makes it crazy, dude, they're like, one just sits on the other's back and they flick around like fucking, like popcorn in a pan. They just like bounce all over the place. It's insane. Like it's like, you know, those like mechanical bowls. It's like that, but every motion of it is like 1 frame. So it's like every frame they're just in a new crazy fucking position, throwing each other around. It's absurd. Got it. It would have been difficult to miss at this point. Got it again. Oh, cricket activity. We gotta pan out. Hello. Are you coming out? Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, where are you going? You should check out that orange gel. I just put it in there for you. It's full of calcium. You'll love it. Oh, you fucking moron. I don't know where you're going. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? God, they're so clumsy. Great, here we go. Do you want the water? You know, like the gel I put in there is water, right? You've had it before. Oh my goodness gracious. You are something else. They get a little bit of a pass. They are missing a leg. I did find them like that when I was out bug hunting. It's like their left, I think, middle leg. So like not one of the more important ones, but they are sticking with it. No, they always just do this thing where they like try to like scale the wall and just fall over. And it's like, dude, you don't need to do that to get the water. No, all these little like gel packets, like you see all this gel everywhere, that's water. It's water and some calcium. It's like all the stuff they need. Oh yeah, I guess we gotta check up here. They really like congregating up on these branches. A little hard to see right now because of the water I spritzed, but they like just to crawl up and crawl back down and crawl up and crawl back down. All bugs know is up. Like a bug comes out of the ground, it's like, well, up. what's interesting, and like I don't know exactly how this is. So like isopods are generally nocturnal, but around the same time every night, between like 10 p.m. and midnight, they start to get really active. Um, Even when I have the light on in their tanks, because like I can just turn it off and like they'll be the same. It'll be exactly the same. And I don't know if it's like I don't know what part of their, I guess, circadian rhythm is attuned to what. Like, because the light doesn't seem to have any effect whatsoever. They'll be beside a window all day and just tucked away sleeping, and then at night I'll turn on this light and they'll come out and just do their thing. And I don't know what kind of like internal clock they have going or something, but it's interesting because a lot of creatures, even people, like get really thrown off by just having artificial. Yeah. But yeah, by having like artificial light. Bugs are just math equations. Yeah, like every part of their body is part of their brain and kind of like decides what to do based like immediately based on the stimulus it receives. And they kind of have this machine-like nature to them. This very like simple state machine thing going on. And I think that's very cool about them. The brain of the cricket. Well, yeah, it's weird because like their brain is distributed. It's called a ganglia, which is a very funny word. So I don't really know how they, yeah, don't really know how they operate. Hold on, can we like? It's a very interesting way to eat that. Upside down. Oh, hello. You're out too, huh? Yeah, what are you looking at? How small? The isopods, the biggest ones are 1 to 2 centimeters long. This slug is kind of big, and the cricket is like 2 to 3 centimeters long. Oh, you doing the stretch? You gonna go grab that? There you go. Yeah, they are zooming for sure. All right. See you later. Glad you came out. Oh, thanks for the trail on the plastic. That's very nice of you. Thanks. Music is dead. Yeah, good. Sorry, I was just rotating the tank. What the hell? Oh, that makes sense. I'm capturing the preview. Okay. All right, what do we got on the other side here? Oh, we got the other slug. Or one of the other slugs. Very nice. Cricket was out here munching on some goop, but I think the rotation threw them off a little bit. They're very skittish. Dude, that trail is disgusting. Oh my god. It's gonna take me weeks to clean that. Their whole world has changed. Yeah, I don't know how they experience this exactly. I don't like to mess with it too much. Oh, the inside. Yeah, so okay, so the way you see it like pulsating, moving up and down the slug's body, that's not a liquid. What you're seeing is actually their foot. So it's like a single muscle that like moves like a tread on the bottom of their body. And the darker parts are like the muscle like expanding and contracting and like pushing against something. It's very cool. All right, I'm gonna let these guys get some them time. Only fair. Where to put the lens cap? Just want to get him away from the computer screen because it's so. And anybody can do this. You just the container I'm using is actually, you know, those like cereal food containers, um, where it's just like it's got like a lid up the top that flaps open. It's like a big plastic cereal container. It's just that with some mesh hot glued to the opening. Um, yeah, and then I found a bunch of isopods outside. Anybody can do it. But if you are doing that, if you bring in like wood or anything, be sure to cook it at like 250 degrees Fahrenheit for a couple hours. Make sure there's no pests. Same with soil. Make sure it's clean soil, um, and or any wood chips you get. How long have I had this? I've had this container for, I guess it's been a few weeks now. They were in a smaller one originally, but I transferred them to this bigger one. And I tried a few different container permutations, just different boxes and containers, and seeing what they like. But this long, narrow one was kind of the best for giving them kind of like two ecosystem halves. So they have like the dry half and the more wet half. So in the wet half, I put I'll spray that side as well as drop in any recently live leaves. So I drop in basil every now and again because the slugs really like that. So do the snails. And on the other side, it's always dry stuff. So like um, garlic peelings, dry onions, and stuff like that. And if you want to feed them any like flowers or something like that, um, you have to you have to make sure those are free of pests as well. I brought a whole bunch in. There was some like silkwormy dudes in them, which wasn't an issue because they wound up being good food for the cricket, who is an omnivore, but otherwise generally uninterested in. Ever trouble with the bugs not getting along? Yeah, I think the cricket ate the harvestmen. I think that happened. There were a couple harvestmen in here, and I like them a lot. They're super, super cool. But I think the cricket was very interested in them. I never saw it happen. I just know a couple of them like disappeared. But I can show you an amazing picture. Here, hold on. Gotta get it off my phone. Oh my gosh, just all bug pictures, dude. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the highlight of having any harvestman in there was this. This guy, I guess the harvestman was like too close to the ground, and this guy crawled on, and then the harvestman started moving, and this dude was just stuck for a while. Shadow of the Colossus, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, funny dude. They're learning. I don't know about learning. I don't know that bugs. Do they learn? I don't know. I would have to think. I would have to look into that. I don't doubt they have the capacity for evolutionary learning, but it's complicated. It's very complicated. But I mean, I don't know. Look at like what are they called? Nautiluses. They're like they have like not good short-term memory, but like then a few hours later they do have good memory. Like they'll remember something that happened a few hours ago. They're very weird, and they're like millions of years old. But who knows, right? All right. Here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is, I think I'm done streaming for now. It's been like 4 hours. It's been a bunch of people, and I haven't streamed in a long time, so I'm already exhausted. So I'm just gonna go chill. But thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate it so much, and for listening to the album, and for all the appreciation. Yep. I don't know when I'll be back, and I don't know when new music will be, but enjoy this one, and yeah, cool. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Have a good night, and bye bye. Thank you again so much. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.